Hello and welcome to Buckman's Model Mania. Today we're going to be working on stages 100 and 101 of the Batmobile from Fanhome. Go ahead and set 101 up there. We'll get 100 open. You can see here that this is the rest of the left door. So let me go ahead and get this open, get the book open. What we have here is the left door inside panel, left door handle head, handle base, and left door hinge. So let me get the plastic open here. Door handle head. Not sure what it means by handle head, but we shall find out. So let me turn this over. Pretty sure we're going to be working inside the door. Let's go ahead and turn the page. The first thing they want us to do is to take this part here and the part from last stage that was left over. We're going to put these three posts, which I guess you'd call them lugs because they do have screw holes in them. They're going to go into these three holes, just like this. Pop in there. Just like that. And we're going to turn this over, and we're going to take three AP screws. Here we've got some EM screws, and we have some AP screws. Lots of AP screws. More than just the three plus a spare. So there's the three I need. We'll pick this up. I'm going to start with the center one first. Get it not tightened in there, but get it started in there. Take the next one, put it into the top, and the third one we're going to put it in the bottom, and then we're going to tighten them all down. If you noticed in the upper left hand corner, I just was looking around the screen to make sure that everything was working in StreamYards. I have had occasions when things got screwy, and get off of there, fly. Things got screwy, and so I had to do a voiceover. I'm trying to avoid doing that. I prefer to live record. So that looks just like that. Three screws in on the back. Next thing we're going to do is begin by pushing the door handle, which is this part right here. A little small part with a ball on the end of it. It says to push that into here like this, to where it sticks out just like that. Set it up like that so it doesn't push that out. So the spherical part is on the rear of the panel. Then we're going to take this round part here, the base, and secure the parts in place with two AP screws. So let me get those out first. Come on. So we've got the ball in there like that, and this hemisphere housing is going to go over top the ball just like that, and then we're going to put a screw into each side to hold it in place. Do that right now. Put this one in here, get it started, Get the second one started. Just like that. And there, that's in place there. Door handle is in place as well. Doesn't move a whole lot. A little bit stiff, kind of. I kind of center it up here. Ah, okay. Then turn the assembly over and push the handle head onto the pin on the inside. What they're talking about with the handle head, which I didn't understand what it was before, is this little silver ball, and there's a small hole. Had found it there. Okay. Thought I'd found it. Actually, I hadn't found it before. But there's a small hole in there, and it is almost D-shaped. But you're going to push it in place like that. Just like that. And now, it doesn't really matter where that's at. You can see that that's the door handle to open it. After that, we're going to take this. It's going to turn over like this. It's going to fit on here, onto the door itself. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 screw holes and 4 lugs on here. Start out by lining up one. One of them is not actually a lug, it is just a flat spot on the back. But that's going to sit on there like that, and we're going to use 4 AP screws to secure that in place. I think that's only 3. Yep, there's 3. And there's number 4. We're going to start with one of the ones that has the socket on the back of it. And it's not hitting. Let's try this again. Okay, feel that is in place. There we go. Next one I'm going to do is I'm going to go cross corner to this one because it does not have a socket. But it is lined up perfect. And we're going to go up to the top left and then down to the bottom right, and then we'll go back and tighten all the screws down, because right now I'm just putting them in very loosely. Oops, guess I gotta hold the door. So there's one. Like I said, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go back in reverse order to tighten them. 2, 3, and 4, and that's got the interior of the door in place. Last part we have here is the door hinge, and this is actually metal. Let me get this out of the way, because the next thing we need to do is bring the car over itself. Not the car, but the body of the car. Move things around so that I have room for it. This is a little bit dusty. It's been sitting in the garage. Where, oh where, did I just put that part? Oh, right here. Okay. So we're going to go, oh, that's kind of different. I was expecting it to go on the inside here. It does not. It goes on the outside like this. Let me see if I can set this up on its side. So it's going to go on the outside, just like this, right here. You've got 4 posts, 4 holes, and you've got these 2 little tick marks here that are going to center it up front and back. So it's going to go on there like that. Let me set the door right here. Actually, instead of trying to do all of this at the same time, watch the mouse, click something, turn off the computer, whatever. So we're going to get out 4. Only 4, not 5. I'm going to get out 4 EM screws. We're going to bring them over here where I can get to them a little bit easier. And we'll put this back up on its side. With the hinge part, those parts there, the rounded parts, sticking towards the back. So let me figure out how to dip this in the oil. And look over top here. Come on. I think that's got it in place. That one's, yeah, that one's started. It's kind of interesting the way I have to do this, because I'm trying to keep everything on camera, and I have the camera pretty much mounted in one place. So sometimes I can't see what I'm doing unless I look at the output from the camera. Get the third one here. I can see that one because of the slant on the hinge piece. And the fourth one, which is also in sight for me because it's on the bottom of the door hinge. And I'm going to go ahead and tighten them all the way down now. There's one. Let me see, will the PH1 work? It does. Prefer to use the larger screwdriver when I can, because it tightens them down just that little bit better. Okay, go back to this one on the top here. And put the fourth one in. And I don't know if you've seen or not, I still have the cross brace in place inside the car. This one right here. And that's because I don't want this to flex. So let's turn the page, and the next thing, which is actually the last thing to do, and you don't want to, one thing you don't want to do with the car right now is you don't want to roll it over on its back, because you've got the rocket launchers there on the top. But what they want you to do is to put this like this, put the door on like this, and there's a socket on each side of the door. You're going to put it on the, put a EM screw into both sides, one from the top, one from the bottom, holding the door in place. So So we'll set those screws over there. What I'm going to do is actually put the door in place in the car like that. Let me get the top one started, then I'll get the bottom one started. Put that back in place. Door's a little bit wobbly right now because it only has one screw in, and you'll want to be careful while it's in that state because it is possible to snap the hinges. So we're going to put it up on its side here. Get it threaded in, get the hinge, get it threaded in and get it tightened down inside the hinge. Kind of surprising there's no washers or anything like that. That should have the door in place. Actually, that opens really nice. Very nice. And that is all there is to do in stage 100. So instead of moving the car or the body completely off the bench, I'm just going to move it up here like this. Just like that. So it's still here. And stage 101 is the same as, I think it was 97, except for it's on the right hand side of the car. Where did, there's the part. Didn't see where I moved the parts to. Okay. So we've got EM screws in here. I wonder, will this fit back in here once the hinges are in place? Maybe. I'll try that. Try it after I put the hinges on. Got some EM screws. I'm going to use the ones from the last pack. Set this off to the side, out of the way. And these are going to have markings on them. You have AR there and RB there. If you remember from last episode, from stage 97, last episode of the Batmobile, A goes on the top, B goes on the bottom. They are slightly different in size. Matter of fact, see if I can show that. Okay, so come on, focus. Not sure if you can see the pin under here, but it does not line up with that post, where it will line up perfect with both posts on here. Same thing, the A hinge is slightly too long. Come on. It's slightly too long, but it fits perfect on the top hinge, or top mounting point. Didn't show that in the last video. Decided I'd show it here just so you get a good look at what is going on with it. Get both of these screws out. Dip this in the oil. Put it in place into this door. Tighten it all the way down. And do the same thing with the second one. Make sure the pins are in, because when I looked at it from this angle, the back pin was trying to wander. Make sure these are both tight. Bring the plastic back over and see, will this fit back in here with the hinges? It won't. I would like to put it back in here with the hinges on it just to protect it, but it doesn't fit, so this will go back out and sit next to the car in the box that I've got out there. Can I? Oh wait, that's right, it fits completely on the outside here. Let's turn the car around. You kids don't behave, I'm going to turn this car around. Did not mean to set that on the door. Let's see if we can get this to just kind of... Now, because none of the pieces to hold it really in place are there. So, not going to be able to set it inside there to have it protected. But when I bring it out, back out to the garage where I store my parts, it should be fine. And that, my friends, is all there is to do in stage 100 and 101 of the 66 Batmobile from Fanhome. Hope you're enjoying this build. I am having a good time with it. I love this door. That door is so awesome. I hope this door will line up just as well. And then later on, you know, we're getting close to where we're going to be mounting the body to the chassis. I want to say that's actually the last stage. We mount the body to the chassis. So this bar, crossbar here, which I mentioned earlier, is going to stay here until that point. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified of any time I post new content. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of this Batmobile, the '89 Batmobile, which I'm also building, or any of my part works, or anything I'm building, or anything you see on the stream. Hell, let me talk about anything. I love comments. I will gladly respond. And that is actually one of the best ways to support the channel, because if I get comments, what happens is I want to say the the algorithm will bump me up on my videos getting suggested to people. With that, I am going to say, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, have a great day tomorrow, and I will see you in the next video or stream.
Batman's model mania, hard work models, plastic modeling, wooden models. Batman's model mania, hard work models, plastic modeling, wooden models.